Playtime, an extremely popular horror game that was released on October 12th, 2021. The game gained traction very quickly after the game's release, and the developers obviously noticed that.
Hooray!
So Mob Entertainment decided that would be a great idea to make a second chapter.
Another one.
And it was a hit. People loved it.
Oh, fuck yeah, this is the shit! Kill me now!
YouTubers like Corey Kenshin, Jacksepticeye,
There's so many people coming at my face, and I had to.
and Markiplier
We love ABC Mouse, and we've been.
I thought that said AB Cum House.
played the game on their channels, and people loved it.
Hooray!
After Mob Entertainment's immediate success with Chapter 2, they wanted to do something else. Something bigger. Something multiplayer? After much time of development over Mob Entertainment's newest big idea,
Light bulb.
the game was finally released on December 12th, 2022.
Hello.
And this game was dog shit at launch. There was only one playable killer being Huggy Wuggy.
Hello.
And not to mention, the game was extremely buggy. The gameplay was pretty stale too, just running away from the monster and getting the toy parts. Kind of like a shitty version of Dead by Daylight. And yes, I understand there isn't technically a protagonist in Poppy Playtime, but like, come on. You could have done much better than this. Needless to say, a lot of people hated the game. There needed to be something done to fix the game. However, not much was done to fix it. They just kind of let it be and sit there for a while, and they would just see what would happen. And you guessed it, the game fell off after a few months.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would. But I legally can't. But I've considered it.
Something that really affected this game's reputation was the graphics. They looked way too shiny and hairy, and it was just all around bad. And maybe if you're more forgiving than I am, you could forgive the game for everything thus far. However, these next problems will absolutely ruin the game for you. The monster in this game is way too damn strong. I had games where I was a survivor, and all of the survivors were dead in no less than 5 minutes. It was so aggravating that I just closed the game and went to sleep. And it was 7 p.m. The game is so unbalanced that it's practically unplayable unless the killer has a peanut for a brain and can't comprehend normal mechanics and somehow ends up losing. This game is practically the coughing baby versus thermonuclear Warhammer meme. It is so hard to win as the survivor in this game that you're better off just not playing at all. And despite all of these awful game designs, there is one game design that sticks out above the rest like a sore thumb. You can't even get into a fucking game. Almost every server you try to join is either full of hackers or just straight up won't let you into the game. I have no idea what engine this game runs on, but whatever engine it is, they need a new one, and they need a new one bad. My personal opinion, they need to just take the game down completely and rework it. I feel like it would be much better off if they made the game similar to Outlast the Trials in a way, to add that scare factor that the game does not have whatsoever. Another problem with the game is the goddamn battle pass. Like, why do you have time to make multiple cosmetics for other characters like Huggy Wuggy, Mommy Longlegs, fucking Boxy Boo, but you can't fix the minor flaws the game has? It's just lazy. Good thing it doesn't really take away from the actual game itself, but come on, if you're gonna make a little game before the new chapter to kind of inspire and, you know, give out content so people don't get bored, at least make it good and playable. I can't even begin to think what IGN would have given this game's rating had they actually rated it. This game was so unneeded. Like, just stick with the classic story game and don't end up doing too much. Kind of like what Minecraft did, and is still doing. If someone from Mob Entertainment is watching this video, please rework the game. It has such great potential to be an amazing cooperative game, but it's held back by the lazy game design, lack of care and love from the developers, rarely any updates, and lobbies that just won't work. Before I started this video, I tried to get into a game for over 20 minutes just to be hit with a lost connection site right after I joined. It's so damn annoying. It's just so hard to enjoy the game's experience. Yeah, it's decently scary from when the monster comes out of a dark hallway and starts sprinting at you, and then you remember, oh wait, this guy's being controlled by an actual person. I have to actually try to run away. However, that's the only saving grace the game really has. At least the story mode in this game is actually good and has good graphics, with an amazing story.
Now that's quality content. That's the kind of stuff that I can really appreciate. I stand by this and whatever this is.
If you would put me in a room with nothing to do for 24 hours, and there was a PC that didn't allow you to install any games, and you can only play the one game that was on it, being Project Playtime, I would just sit and wait for the 24 hours to be up, instead of trying my hardest to get into a lobby for half an hour, just to get chased by a pizza version of Huggy Wuggy that costs $20. And that reminds me, they still haven't added Catnap to the game yet. What are you doing? He is by far the best protagonist in the entire franchise, and you haven't added him in over a year. I feel like this game is a money grab.
Give me your money.
Obviously, something they can do to get a quick stack of money, the insane prices of the cosmetics. Kind of like how Garten of Banban does. They make a 2-hour game and then smack a fat price on it, and then release the next game a day later. It's so annoying. I hate how games do this shit. It's so, like, you need to fix that shit right now. And I'm not reading a script here. I'm kind of just sitting here, my hands between my fingers between my fingers, and I'm just kind of letting my soul out. You know what I mean? So basically, the game has like 100 players to this day. The game had absolutely insane marketing at the start. They had so many videos on their channel promoting the game to the way to stay popular while their big Chapter 3 was coming out. But you gotta remember, if you want to stay popular and if you want, your game to succeed, don't make a shitty one. Put some effort into that.
Put in the work, put in the hours.
And I know that they were trying to stay popular while Chapter 3's development was on, so they put most of their, effort into Chapter 3 then and Project Playtime. But like, there was nothing. Oh my god, it's so bad. Like, right when the game released, I think it had like 13,000 people playing. Like, it was pretty popular, and then I think people just decided and started to realize, wow, this game's ass. And then they just stopped playing and stopped playing and stopped playing, and now it is by all means dead. Rarely anybody plays it, and the people that do play it actually still hate the game. Here's a few reviews from the game from current players that play it to this day. They need to fix this. I don't think I'm gonna hop on this game ever. If I'm gonna hop on this game, it's gonna be with friends. It's not gonna be in a random lobby just joining to play. No, it's gonna be with friends. This game is definitely fun with friends. I'll say that much. If you have 3 to 4 friends that you play with, this game is pretty fun. Because, obviously, if Dead by Daylight was the same and you could do that, which you can, and survive with friends, it's always fun. It's never not fun when it's a 3v1 and one of your friends is a mass murderer. But, my lord, please fix this game, Modern Entertainment. We need you to fix this now. As a Poppy Playtime fan myself, it pains me to see one of my favorite horror franchises go down in the dirt because the developers haven't updated the game in over a fucking year. Yet, they still make cosmetics for the game to this day, and they need to add Catnap. They just need to add stuff. Like, if you don't add stuff to a game, it's gonna die. It's going to die. If players don't have new content to experience after they've beaten the game or after they played it for a while, you're not gonna go anywhere. That's why Fortnite is still good, because they update the game every day. It's almost every single day. I'm not saying that this game needs to update the game every day, but my god, they don't update it at all. Maybe at least every other month. Every other month would be good, but they just don't. I don't get it. They need to fix that. But I know I'm just a dude sitting in my chair in my room talking about this game and shitting on the game, but I think I'm not alone here. I think I definitely have people gonna back me up on this, because I have seen people talk about how bad the game is and how it was okay at start, but then it just fell off because no love and care was put into it. But all I gotta say, honestly. So, Mob Entertainment, I'm sorry if you see this video. I feel your story game's good though. Keep up with that. But Project Playtime, butt cheeks. It's ass. You know what? Just for this, I'm gonna go and boot up the game right after I end this video, and I'm gonna try to see how long it takes me to get to a game. I'll put up a marker on the screen right now to show you how long it took me to get into a game. But yeah. Alright, well, if you guys like the video, please remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, and share with your friends, and let me know what other videos you guys want to see me make, so I can dish those out for you. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all later.